Time to check in, everyone, to the Hotel Detective. My name is Philip, and I'm the Hotel Detective and the Hotel Detective. And I am joined by Kevin, who's the Hotel Detective Management Division Internal Affairs. Say, check in, Kevin.
Check in, Philip.
Say, check in. That's one of the dumbest ones I think I've had on this whole channel ever. And we've had some.
Got to check into cash.
Check into cash. Oh, man.
What was it?
Check into cash. Wow. Things I haven't thought of in a long time. Check into cash. It's that and it's what's the you have a structured settlement and you need
J.G. Wentworth. Yeah.
I have a structured settlement and I need cash now. And just in a ton of different styles. That's their gimmick. There was like a gospel choir singing at one time.
Yeah.
Well,
it's the pinnacle of TV.
Fantastic. Well, how are you doing tonight, sir?
I'm good.
Very
good. I'm ready.
Ready for
solve some more mysteries. Dig up some more clues.
Well, we have mysteries aplenty. So let's give a little bit of a recap to our viewers here. When last we visited the Hotel Detective to witness whatever hotel detection might go down, we met our hotel detective. He was starting for the first time at the Hotel Detective, which is in a city that isn't Paris. Oh, I should mention, by the way, I guess, Kevin, because it was at your request. On our Discord, on our Discord, you can actually read the recaps of previous episodes. And for these, Kevin requested that I recap them in a first-person, detective narration. So there's a little bit more going on there than there are in these sometimes. For example, it starts with the line, "It was a night unlike any other, except for how similar it was to all the nights that came before." It's that sort of, stuff going on.
That kind of hard-hitting detective thinking.
Hard-hitting detective. You really understand what's going on in the mind of this detective, except it actually isn't. It was what I was imagining was going on in his mind.
Mm-hmm. But then it sinks. It synced well.
It seemed to sink well. Maybe I'll read a couple of my personal highlights. One was, as for the hotel itself, it was the Hotel Detective, no relation. The kind of respectable flophouse that looked like somebody threw together Ryan, Harry, and the Mysterious Affair at. Too many styles if you count styles as styles. There's some spelling jokes in there, and also you really have to know about a critical, a sort of seminal early, if not, I believe it's the first Poirot novel called The Mysterious Affair at Styles. So you got to know that. And Ryan Styles spells his name different. That's the whole point. Anyway, our hotel detective began working. He met the concierge. Oh, he met a man at the door. That was the first mystery. Who was this man at the door? I asked him for coffee. He brought me a coffee roll. Then he absconded. We eventually solved that. Foreshadowing. He learned that there were other detectives here at the Hotel Detective from the concierge. Mystery 2. Or now Mystery 1, because the mysteries have shifted. He wondered if that concierge was the hotel's real concierge. Still unsolved. He also, upon going to the detective convention, where there was frustratingly, it wasn't just hotel detectives, and there was all kinds of detectives. Just real mix and match nonsense. But a woman there who was not a part of it, she suspected all of those detectives were actually criminals. Also, someone stole a necklace from her room. Said necklace became...
Complacent necklace.
A very complacent necklace. He said, describe it in one word, and she said complacent. So that complacent necklace kind of became the focus of your investigations, vis-a-vis figuring out who had it. As luck would have it, the person having it was the bellhop with a busted dangler, who happened to also be the man at the door from the beginning. So you solved 2 mysteries at once. That's not a bad night for a hotel detective
all in a night's work.
Detective. Okay, wait a minute. I have to read one more because I just am so proud of it. This is what the hotel detective might have thought when he was wondering if this concierge was real. He said, was he even the real concierge? Or was this whole thing like what happens when my sister tells me to meet her at a restaurant for dinner, but instead I'm greeted by the 80-year-old organist from her church in her sluttiest dress winking her cataracts at me over a cheap martini? A no-good setup. Like I said, I'm very proud of this. So, with that, you solved the case. You found the guilty party, you sent him downtown, you then had a totally normal interaction with the woman where you decided whose pleasure this has all been.
Mine.
It wound up, I think you gave in. You said...
I did.
You said okay, and then she was very smug, closed the door. But that's how the night usually ends for Hotel Detective. So yeah, we had a lot of fun. I guess I'll also say part of the weirdness... wait, Sophia just asked, can I add them to the wiki? Can you add who to the wiki? Characters from this you certainly can add. Oh, wait, do you mean the recaps? You can add if you're asking about the recaps, you can add the recaps. You know what, you can pretty much add anything you want. Yeah, add anything you want to the wiki. You already have a page on the wiki of quotes that are a problem for me, so just put it whatever you want, it's fine. So... This is our game that is kind of operating for a sort of specific purpose aside from just that it's super fun and crazy. We are preparing for our panel at WonderCon, in which I'm going to construct a game very quickly, very succinctly, a very understandable and easy to intuit game. So
just
naturally,
like this one.
Yes, so naturally, to practice for that on stream, we are building the most convoluted, every single ability and attribute utilizes an utterly different mechanic. So maybe let's recap those for our own minds. For the investigate mechanic, you will roll a D100. I don't have my dice. I'm going to have to go get dice. You will roll a D100. And your target number is 75, but that target number lessens for every clue you have. And there are certain elements of investigate that you're better at. So, for example, you are very skilled at evidence collection, which counts as an automatic clue. So your baseline for that only starts at a 65. Now, there are also, I can lower or raise those things if, this is a really hard one. You couldn't possibly do this with no clue, so this is a 99 or whatever kind of thing. We'll get into that. For your skills of observation, you roll your relevant sense dice. Now, if there's one thing we probably need to amend here, purely for actually having this function, it is this skill. And I have some thoughts on how we'll do this, but I think it is still going to be a D4 pool, and Kevin likes to roll non-D4s as D4s and do some groupings and or division, which is fun.
We got so many die.
Only have so many dice a little time. Presence is a more straightforward. We're keeping that one a little more kind of bounded. I think we're deeming that this is not a detective who gets a lot done based purely on kind of intimidating, commanding, sort of charismatic means. So we simply roll 3d6, but you will gain skills that will give you it's honestly, this is the closest to sort of your standard D&D where you'll get a +2 to this thing or a +3 to this, so it's kind of sort of guaranteed shifting of that sort of bell curve that is created by a 3d6. Fitness is interesting. Fitness is you roll 2 dice and you subtract 1 from the other. Fitness represents chases. Now, you're good at foot chase, although even though you're good at them, you also kind of wanted the possibility for worse things to happen. But I was realizing that resistance die I'm rolling, maybe I should roll that die. That should represent the negatives,
Yep.
And I can change that based on the situation. But so maybe it should less be a thing of in a foot chase it's a D12, in a foot chase it's kind of like some alteration to what my die size is, maybe. But for now we'll keep it as it is. We still have room for another attribute if we wind up needing some other sort of overarching area for you. We also, I think at this point, we can change first thing to occupation, and we can say you are a hotel detective. And for this game, we can also say archetype. And for that, you are a hotel detective.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Major resource. We have not gotten into this yet, but maybe we could do this, or maybe we'll think of this. Major resource is often going to be something like your hit points or your spell slots. There could be multiple resources if necessary. But the idea is this is the stuff that you're sort of expending or having taken away from you as things go. We're already using clues kind of for something else, so it won't be clues, but we can think about, for most of my games, it's just power. I just call it power, and that's both your life and your ability. That's a simplified way I've kind of like to do. But we'll see what makes sense for this one.
Mm-hmm.
Could be moxie. I think sometimes in games of this variety, it's moxie. That being said, Kevin, I'm about to leave you all alone to go grab my dice.
I'll just stare into the abyss.
Okay.
In silence.
Don't entertain the viewers at all, please.
Yeah, for the next 20 to 30 minutes while you go get them.
If it takes that long, if I'm gone that long, something else has happened.
So just keep waiting then. In that case.
Sophia just pointed out that not only are you alone, you're alone and you can't see chat.
No.
So you can't even interact with chat while I'm gone.
No, this is why we're off to a robust start.
Oh my god.
You need to have one of those signs of
I actually can go to I have a break screen that says we'll be right back, but I don't want to use it. I just want you to sit here with nothing going on. Sophia's going to talk about what a traitor you are in chat. So, Kevin, defend your actions in an off-stream game to chat while aspersions are casting you. That's your objective.
I feel like she's casting the first stone here. And she started it. Because you don't attack your own team. This is really hard to do without seeing anything else. I'm just going to assume that you said I was right. Sophia agreed with me that I was right, and that she was in fact the traitor. That's what has transpired in that brief time you were gone.
I like it.
I'm glad we put that.
Sophia's response is, I guess I'll talk about what a traitor is. How he totally turned on us and left us to fight with the bad guys because he thought he had better chances, and that's just rude. She said she did not agree with him. Kevin is delusional. And Sophia, I believe the term now is delulu. That was ratified by the internet.
Mm-hmm.
So, missed opportunity for unity. All right. Let's get on with it. It's a rainy night in that city that isn't Paris. The kind of night that makes a hotel detective say, "Oh, guess it's night. You were
and
too
wet.
busy and wet, and not Paris." So, you're approaching the hotel detective, as you do whenever it's time to work. You notice, however, that there's a mysterious package waiting just outside the door. Confusingly, it is addressed to the hotel detective, care of the hotel detective.
Let's investigate this package.
All right. Let's go ahead and do. First, let's roll an observation. So, would you like to... what senses do you want to use in this investigation of the package?
We're going to look at it, clearly. We'll probably want to hear, if there's a ticking...
Sure. Listen?
Yep.
Are you going to shake or just listen?
Okay, you got to shake. Always.
He's going to listen, shake, heft, look at. Anything else?
And then just use that sixth
Okay,
detective
so
sense to make sure that we understand.
In this case, unlike others, you are only hearing from one ear because you're you're holding it up to an ear. Your C is 2. You're not smelling or tasting. You're touching only with 2 hands. This is not a finger-based touch. This is the heft of it. So that's hands. So we're at 5. How many of your 6th senses do you want to use?
This is just one.
One of your 6 sixth senses. Okay,
yeah.
Understood. So that's 7. Roll 7d4.
All right, so here. 4. C. 1, 4. Touch. Nothing. And 6. Nothing.
So 1, 4 in total?
2 4s. 1 for here and 1 for C.
Okay. Listening to the package, you hear nothing. There is nothing ticking inside. Shifting around, though you hear a little bit of rattling. It's nothing concerning. In terms of what you see, it is well wrapped. The handwriting is neat and tidy. And you notice that it has no postage on it, which means this was not mailed. It was simply left.
Oh, interesting.
Steps. Also, this is like right in front of the the revolving door. And it miraculously has no footprints on it. At this point, you may go ahead and investigate. I'm going to give this 1 clue's worth of knowledge. This is not an official clue, but because of that, we're going to have this be a lowered thing, not a clue's worth. But make your investigate roll. You will need a 60 to get this.
44.
44. You have not hit it. However, let's talk about that major resource of ours. Should we call it grit? Should we call it moxie? Should we call it gumption? Should we just call it Gump and it's just Forrest Gump? Or if it's Bubba Gump, it's
I mean, it is a box.
We can call it shrimp. Life is like a box of detective. You never know what's going to be ticking inside. We could call it shrimp because it's Bubba Gump. Or we could call it gumption or moxie or whatever.
All of it.
Okay.
Or grit. Either one.
Let's call it all of it. Okay.
Yep.
If you use your all of it, because that actually sounds like a detective-y term. Like, I'm going to focus and put my all of it into it.
Mm-hmm.
You, Kevin, because this is the Hotel Detective game and you are all alone. This is a single game. Let's say we give you a nice round amount of
3.
All of it. 3? Okay. Only 3. It's not much. I was going to give you a little more.
Oh, man. 2.
3, eh? 2. More, eh? You know what? Let's say your all of it is determined by the number of your 6th senses. Since you have 6 of those, you shall have 6 all of it.
Oh.
So the way your all of it works is that you can use your all of it. Among other, we'll come up with some other uses for it, but you can use your all of it to re-roll if you ever choose.
Got it.
You can re-roll a thing as if by focusing down. Yeah.
I think let's use an all of it, but to really help, let's give it one more vigorous shake just to really see.
Okay. You shake vigorously. Make a fitness roll. Roll a d12 and I'll roll a d6. This is a rather even thing. This is just to determine if you like break anything or you shake too hard.
2.
I rolled a 3. So, in wanting to shake it, you shake it so hard that it actually unwraps and a box falls onto the wet pavement, splitting open and sending precious cards all over the place.
Who would send me all these loose cards?
Well, they weren't loose until you shook it and broke the box open.
No.
However, go ahead and now make an investigate roll.
Let's try these other dice since these ones aren't working. Oh, good. Good. 20.
You can't make head nor tail of it, as on the wet pavement, the cards are sopping into the rain. You pick up the box that was inside the package, and what you find is Murder at the Hotel, a murder mystery game.
Interesting. There's been a murder.
Looking at all of the cards and clue explanations soaking in the rain, this is going to be one hell of a difficult mystery.
Yeah, it's going to be really hard.
We're going to put that right here as your next clue. Murder in the Hotel, a murder mystery game. I'm going to put incomplete damage. Actually, though, wait. We're going to give you well, we don't know clues on that part, but you will get one clue for this next part. Give me an evidence collection roll, because that is what you're good at. So this is you trying to gather as much of that stuff as possible. And this one will be a graduated success. So whatever you roll, you'll get some degree. This is not going to be an all or nothing. And we're gonna spot
95.
95?
Yeah.
That's damned good. And with this clue, that's effectively you've rolled a 105. So the good news for you, Hotel Detective Management Division Internal Affairs, you have collected all of the cards and all of the pieces. Many of them are wet. You need to dry them out somehow inside. Maybe you can put them in a bucket of rice or a hill of beans. But that's more appropriate for you. Coffee grounds, maybe. I don't know what draws moisture out of things. A desiccant. But you have all the pieces. So I'm changing it from incomplete to simply damaged. And we'll specify the damage with square brackets as waterlogged. There we go. And then we'll specify with those with some curly cube brackets by rain. Okay.
Just don't make packages like they used to. Will collect my sopping wet improperly packaged game and take it inside.
Understood. As you walk inside, you see there is a bellhop there. This bellhop, remembering one of your mysteries last time, looks right in your eyes and says, "Hiya, hotel detective. I'm one of the bellhops here."
Why aren't you hopping?
Oh, well, it's not a mystery, sir. It's more that I hop when I hear the bell. So right now I'm standing still. I will hop too if there's bing, and he hops over to see to some guests.
Still find it weird that they don't wear bells. Didn't bring my coffee either. Let's check in with the concierge.
Understood. If you head over to our concierge,
is it the same?
He is the same, but upon seeing you, give me. Wait. You cannot use your sixth senses for this, but you can roll a C. Give me 2d4s.
2 1s.
2 1s. You notice nothing. You observe, rather, nothing of note with your sight. But he sort of sees and says, good evening. It is delightful to see you again, sir. I hope the hotel detectiving thus far has met with your enthusiastic approval.
Yes. Somebody left this wet package for me out front.
What? They did not bring it in?
And I'll put it on the...
Oh! He recoils from the wet soppiness as kind of the the broken open paper and the thing within. He looks, oh dear. And you see him like longingly, almost lustingly He longingly, lustingly looks. There's not a good synonym for. He basically is looking at like one of his rags he's going to use to clean this so fast as soon as you've removed it from his pristine counter.
Desk. So I'm gonna take out some of the things and shake them off.
All right, as you sort of shake everything down.
Apparently, there's been some sort of murder.
There's been a murder?
A murder most foul.
A murder most foul?
Yes.
Oh dear. I was hoping we wouldn't have many murders. I was so relieved last night when all you found was a simple case of robbery.
Why?
Well, because...
Was there a murder you're hiding?
No, but...
Crimes you're committing?
I am the concierge of the hotel detective. I do not commit crimes. Crimes commit me. Wait. No.
Aha!
It is more that... I have nothing to do with crime. All I have to do with is a delightful hotel experience. My friend, you say there's been a murder.
Yes.
You mean this? And he picks up the box, kind of like, making sure not to spill stuff out of it. This appears to be a party game of some kind.
The exact type of clue a murderer would leave behind.
Oh my! And he drops it. It splashed more stuff. Oh dear. Well, if you think this is a murderer's calling card, if you think a murderer is announcing his, her, or their intentions, I should say you could be a proactive hotel detective. If you wished to save us from a murderous trouble before it happened, that would do very well for you on your annual review. Very well.
Are there other matters awaiting my attention?
Well, unfortunately for you, the detective convention still carries on. One of the detectives was missing. It was quite a mystery until we realized he wasn't missing at all.
He was dead.
No. Well, he was dead wrong. You see, he was counting all of the detectives, but he forgot to count one. Which one did he forget to count?
Must have been me, because I was in and out.
Oh. He forgot to count 2 detectives. Shall we add it to your list of mysteries?
Yes. This could be because he was off committing murder most foul.
Oh dear, I certainly hope not. Well, in any event, I am not relieved to hear that someone left a package out there to be soiled and soaked in the rain in this fashion.
And it wasn't even wrapped.
It wasn't wrapped, nor was it...
And it came broken.
Oh dear, it came broken?
Yes.
Well, you could blame the postal service, except it doesn't.
There's no postage.
There seems no postage. Most mysterious. That
Indeed.
seems to be a clue for you. So we'll add that to your clues here. 2. Not mailed. Oh, but he's going to give you another clue, which is this. He'll say, I can assure you, sir, that guests walked in not 5 minutes before. Not 5 minutes before you entered. Which means someone would have left it out there within that amount of time.
Who are these guests?
The guests in
Perhaps it
question?
was them.
You mean the ones who came in not 5 minutes ago?
Yes.
Oh. You wonder if they could have left it, or even simply not mentioned it.
Yes.
Could someone, theoretically, have stepped over the package to enter the revolving door?
Right, if they don't have as keen senses as a hotel detective.
What I'm asking
possible.
is, they could have cleared it if they intentionally
Yes.
wished to avoid. Very well, I will allow you to speak to the guest in question. Fortunately, they have not gone up to their room, which means you won't be interrupting anything indelicate. They are in the hotel bar, having a drink, or as they termed it, a drinky poo, which I hope means a little pet name for drink and not something indelicate.
We had one guy that did those. We did not like inviting him to parties.
Nor should you. That, well, certain things. We are fairly permissive here at the Hotel Detective, but certain things are not permitted. Even in a place as madcap as this. Behind you, a man runs naked with a lampshade on his head, screaming, "It's New Year somewhere!" And he, runs across from one room to another. So,
Very good.
if you'd like to see the guest, I can have a bellhop lead you to them.
I could find my way to the bar.
Of course. The guests in question, you won't be able to miss them. Largely, not because they're so memorable, just because you can't miss them. They're not that you when they're gone, you won't rue their absence. They're so unexceptional.
Very good.
I won't ring for a bellhop. But you are going to. He gestures to the package and the wet package and things there.
Oh yes, do you have a bag or something I can put all this in?
We have something you can put it in. Ding! He rings. A bellhop comes. Hop, 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 hop. And he says, bring him something that he can put all of this in. The bellhop goes, you got it. Hop, 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 hop. He kind of hops into a little side room. You then proceed to hear... Actually, give me a hearing roll.
A 4.
A 4!
Mm-hmm.
You hear crashing, glass breaking. You hear a cat meowing. You hear a record scratching. You hear a scratch recording. That's like when you just make a scratch track. But then you hear some more shifting, and the bellhop hops out. He's hopping slow, and it's echoey every time he does it. Hop, gong, hop, gong. He is carrying a beer keg, an empty beer keg. Hop, oh. He can barely get an inch or two of clearance, so this takes a while.
I think I'll take my chances without that.
He says, return it at once. Hop. Hop. He's got to take a minute to rest. He'll keep hopping at an opportune time later. Don't you worry. At the perfect opportunity. So, you want to go to the bar?
Let's go to the bar. Oh yes, have we heard any from our client from last week? We heard anything else from her?
Oh. Yes. She did in fact leave a review card. Would you like to read it?
Yes.
He removes a key from inside of his shirt, which he uses to unlock the comments card box. He reaches in. Linens smelled funny, especially after I covered them in vinegar. Security leaves much to be desired. Too many detectives No, too many criminals pretending to be detectives. At least the case was closed. And also the mystery was solved. I don't know what case she's referring to. Hop clang. Hop clong. He's breathing. He's resting again.
Is that man okay?
The bellhop?
Yes.
Shall we ask him?
I don't think he should be sleeping on the job.
Ding! Hop clong. Right there. I just on it, sir. Hop clong. Oh! He got it on his foot. He's really... Oh, you must hop. You're a bellhop. It is time to be hopping. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 1 foot hops. It's like hopscotch. Okay, he hits the keg. Clang, clonk.
No, I don't need that keg. I thought we...
No, he rang for me. I can't just leave this... I can't just leave this land in the middle of the hotel, sir. Clonk, clonk, clonk. Yes, he says to the concierge. What can I do for you? He says, stop sleeping on the job. The guy says, I thought the preposition you used there is with, and I'm pretty sure her name is Ruth. Just put that away.
Who's this Ruth?
She's not a mystery. She's not a mystery. Is it a mystery?
Sounds like a mystery.
Who is this Ruth? All right. So we now have 5 open mysteries.
And why are the bellhops so sweaty?
Clonk, clank. Anyway. The concierge is just shaking his head at this bellhop.
All right. Well, glad to know we're able to help her. To the bar.
You don't gotta help Ruth. Clank, badong. All right, so yeah, you can go into the bar, no problem. The bar at the Hotel Detective is the kind of watering hole that you'd expect a detective to hang out at. There's a sense of quiet frustration in the air. A jazz trio consisting of 2 guys plays on a small stage. The song they're playing, Happy Birthday. Over and over and over.
This song always takes me back.
This song always takes me back. All right, in that case, should we do an interlude?
Yes.
So, okay, well, even though we're copying, Friday Night, there we go. It will do sepia. Takes it back. So, as we Hotel Detective, when are we? How far in the past have we taken ourselves back?
When I walked into the bar.
It's like, this takes me back, and he walks into the bar. It's in black and white. Happy Birthday still playing. And he looks over and says, this takes me back.
It was also our wedding song.
Okay, hold on. We will go from sepia to grayscale. Okay. About your wedding song.
Yes.
What does that mean? Happy Birthday was the song you danced to, or is that the song for the walk down the aisle?
That first dance.
First dance. Okay.
Yeah, because it was our song.
At his wedding. Okay. It's the first dance. You've never seen the hotel detective look so happy. How many people are in the band playing this, by the way? How many people are playing Happy Birthday?
Let's roll a die.
You know I like that as a way to do it.
3.
3. All right, so it's a 3-piece quartet.
Mm-hmm. We had hired the 4-piece octet, but
4 of them didn't show up. 5 of them didn't show up. All right, so as you're dancing with your bride, to Happy Birthday, to your song, you're reminded of this day. Your bride says, "Play it, band. Play Happy Birthday. Play it again, band." What did you say?
It always takes me back to how we first met.
Uh-huh. All right. Let's just quickly go to so you can't see this, but I've just gone to a negative so when you first met in the bombed out nuclear wasteland. Okay. You're having to fight off zombie reavers. So give me a fitness roll.
Okay.
Also, these are zombie reavers, so I'm gonna roll.
Oh, do I need to add a new skill for this?
Sure. Do you want to?
Yeah.
What skill do you want to use?
For under the fitness for
yeah.
like hand to hand, but I'm trying to think if there's a detective way to punch it up.
Detective punching up. Okay. Cool. So is this one? Do you want this to be like one of your best abilities? Do you want this to be your D20?
Well, yeah, because you got to be able to punch people and knock them out with their one.
Listen, you certainly do. That being said, the baseline for this will remain a D6. And because these are zombies, I'm gonna punch up the anti-punching up. So the punching down or the kicking down. They're kicking down at you. They can fly. They're zombies. It's hovering power. I'm gonna roll a D8. So you roll a D20. I'll roll a D8.
14.
14. They roll a 2. So it's a 12, which is a high roll. I mean, that's like the best. It's better than you could have done in any other fitness. So you're there, just punching up at this flying zombie. Punching off flying zombies who kick down at him, but he fights them off incredibly.
Had to protect.
Who are you protecting? Did you see a woman hiding? Like, you saw a woman being attacked and you ran to her defense? Okay.
And the president.
You ran to protect a woman hiding and the president.
And the Pope.
President and the Pope. Was he President Pope?
Nope, different people.
Okay. Who were attacked by the flying zombies.
And a bunch of babies.
Plus babies. Okay. Oof. All right. All right. So you run over to you punch the zombies away. You run over to this group, only for the woman, the president, and the Pope, and all the babies to look up at you. They too are zombies. They're about to attack you. Make another detective punching up as they fly down at you from the ground. I'm rolling a D10 for them this time because it's a surprise attack.
All right, I'm going to use my all of it
To roll better? Okay.
Yes.
Do it.
Oh, that was not better.
You can go with the first one. That's fine.
9.
Oh, well, I only rolled a 1, so you're actually fine.
Okay, good.
It's
My
not
second one was a 2.
Oh, dear. Well, that still would have been a 1. You would have been over positive. However, I will roll another one, which will be this. 8 and... Nice. Fortunately for you, as you're besieged by... You're fighting them off. No zombie babels are able to bite you. But suddenly, a grenade flies in, putting out an electromagnetic pulse. As we all know, those mess with these nuclear zombies, but not with normal humans. And a woman sort of runs over in a coat, kind of like a duster coat. You know, she's got like her face obscured against the harsh radiation rays of everything, goggles on. But she's like, "Come on, it's a trap!" And as she reaches for your hand to pull you out of the onslaught, one of the zombie president sings, "Happy birthday, Mr. President."
A traditional meet cute.
Yep. Anyway, so we'll go back to the black and white. Out of how that took you back. Grayscale, as she says, "Oh, it takes me back to the first day we met, too. What a strange time that was. I'm glad things have finally settled down."
That was the oddest trip to Nebraska I've ever been on.
But just the corn is just so good there.
It is.
It is. Well, I'm so glad we're married, and nothing tragic can ever happen to me. Happy birthday to you. And from here, we'll go back. So that's a mystery. We'll go back to the sepia tone as you're standing there, having just walked in. And then we'll go back to the normal. Can I tell you my favorite thing about all that stupid stuff? Is that the president was singing happy birthday to the president.
Somebody had to.
Okay. So, I think you all know what this means. We have a new mystery. What did or didn't happen to Hotel Detective Management Division Internal Affairs wife? Because you figure if she could survive Nebraska, she could survive anything.
Those 2000s were crazy times.
Those mid-aughts, you know? So, I like the idea that all that's going to happen is tonight, you're introducing so many mysteries and solving none of them. Because right now, here's the new mysteries. The existing mysteries were, who are the other detectives? Is the concierge the real detective?
Mm-hmm.
You've now added murder in the hotel, a murder mystery game, damage waterlogged by rain. You've added what detective was mistering. That's more like a logic puzzle, but we got to do it because you took it on. Who is this Ruth? What did or didn't happen to Hotel Detective Management Division Internal Affairs? Is his wife? That one, that's going to be a longer term mystery. They probably can't solve that tonight. In any case, you look around the bar, they're singing happy birthday to you. It takes you back in many different ways, but we've been there and back. So now, you look around the bar. You see a few guests here and there. But there's only one set of guests you couldn't possibly miss because they're so unexceptional. If they were to leave, you wouldn't miss them at all. Like, you'd miss the guy over there who's lovingly sitting with his dog at the table. You'd miss him if he was gone. You'd miss the very, very shady-looking investment banker who's laughing as he sorts which orphanages to shut down. I mean, you wouldn't be happy he was. You would be happy to see him gone, but you'd miss the unambiguous evil that he portrays. It makes things easy. But there's this one couple.
I also miss Anna Kendrick with her cups when she is gone.
Okay, Anna Kendrick, in the bar, lots of people he would definitely miss, such as Anna Kendrick. Anna Kendrick is doing cups. Let's roll for Anna Kendrick doing cups. Would you roll her resistance? It's just a D4. She's very good at cups.
A 1.
Great. Yeah, she rolls a 12, so it's an 11. So she's over there. You're gonna miss her when she's gone. She got to take it for the long way around. She's doing her little tricks with it. It's actually kind of a problem because the band playing Happy Birthday are like stop stealing our thunder, Anna Kendrick. Why are you leaving everything so up in the air? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's almost as if, God, I need to know more Anna Kendrick movies.
It's Mr. Right.
Oh wow,
I'm Mr. Right.
I like it. So the point is, it's not Anna Kendrick. It's not the banker. It's not the man with the dog. But there is one couple. So boring. So let's just be honest about what they are. Banal. Okay. They are the height of banality. They're sitting there, drinking their, what's the most banal thing to order in a hotel bar?
I don't know.
Club sodas? No, that's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Well, white wine?
Yes.
Okay. Drinking their white wine. If anyone out there is drinking white wine, I am sorry.
Well wine. We'll call it well wine.
Well wine. Shots fired. So, they're out there drinking their well wine. Card your well. But, you could certainly approach them if you wanted to ask them a couple of questions.
Mm-hmm. I happened to notice because they're having quite the boring evening here.
What? Oh. This isn't a boring evening at all. This is the most excited night out we've ever had. Yes, we've decided to treat ourselves to a weekend here in the big city.
Mind if I join you?
The woman goes, It's happening. Oh, wow, okay. She scoots over. The husband says, yes, go ahead. Well, I knew this would happen. We're just too darn attractive. Well, before we get into this, sir, I want to talk about some ground rules. I want to
proceed to start sitting on the husband because I forget that he's there.
Oh, well, all right. This is
sorry.
This is what I said. Okay. I'm scooting over. Well, before we begin, I want to talk to you, sir, about a big deal breaker for me is going to be eye contact.
Eye contact is important.
Well, I'm just worried about what it could do to my
You always
soul.
have to maintain firm eye contact.
The wife goes, see, this is what I told you happens in the big city. You're going to step up, right? And the husband goes, I'm thinking about it. I just feel like if I don't have to look at him, it'll make this much easier.
No, you always have to look at who you're with.
She says, see, this has been our problem. He says, that's not the position I like, honey. She says, that's what a mirror is for, honey. You can help us through all of this, can't you?
Of course. What is it that we are... What else can I help you with?
What else? Well, I mean, the husband goes, well, actually, there is some yard work.
No, I'm not much of a gardener. her to keep things just barren.
Hotel detective.
My wife was the gardener.
You proceed to be kicked in the shins so hard.
Ow!
And the wife looks at you and says, stop making him think of his... Oh, I'm so sorry. I wasn't making eye contact. She moves over and the husband next to you goes, ow! And she goes, stop making him talk about his dead wife.
She's not dead. She's missing.
Oh, wow. She goes... Looking up, she proceeds to kick you incredibly hard in the shins. To stop making him talk about his missing wife. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Sam,
I'm
going to kick her.
Oh, honey, stop kicking me. Kick. Make a just general fitness as you guys kick each other under the table with a D12.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
What'd you roll?
2.
I rolled a 6. So with a negative, you proceed to kick. I'll say with a negative, as she's kicking at you, the husband's kicking back. You proceed to kick yourself in the leg, and it's really bad. You're very messed up. That's gonna cost you in all of it.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's fair.
The husband says, "Now wait a second, mister. This seems like a little bit of rougher stuff that I was talking about."
You started it.
That is really true. I did start it. I'm sorry. So, what's this chair I'm supposed to sit in called again? The cook's chair?
The chair? I believe we're on a bench.
Oh. Well, wait, I'm supposed to stay here on this bench?
Well, yes. How did you think this was going to go?
Well, I assumed I'd be in the same room. I suppose it could still be pretty humiliating down here. And she says, "Yeah, see, thank God we have someone here who knows what he's talking about." You're right, honey.
Yes, I can't have you following me about my business.
The wife goes, "Oh, wow, okay. Business. Oh."
I have a lot of hard-hitting facts to figure out.
She says, "Have you tried email? It's much more convenient than fax."
That's a good point. I prefer letters, though.
Oh, there's something truly romantic about a nice
But then I like to I type them and then they send them to the internet.
Oh, you scan them.
Well, I will scan them after I send them. Yes.
Just look over, make sure there's no... You have to scan it out just to make sure there's no punctuation mistakes. I understand. One great thing about this format of a game is that the obvious thing will never happen because there's always another stupid joke.
Yeah, I found just like our business here, you always have to check your work twice.
Sure. Well, I work in business too, you know.
Anyways, well, did you guys see a package out front when you arrived?
Well, we didn't see you, if that's what you're talking about. My wife is always on the lookout for them. She guesses what they'd be like, underneath the folds of fabric.
This one would have been rather probably moderate size.
Okay. Just between us, how big is that?
Yeah, it's probably about here and here.
That's moderate.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
A little wet and.
The wife is like, "Oh my."
But pristine.
Wet but pristine.
Yes, and had some very nice markings on it as well.
He's just, oh boy. And she goes, I wish I'd laid out my eyes on that package. I don't think.
I mean, when I first saw it, I gave it a little shake. And
What happened when you shook it? Did it explode?
no, there wasn't much of a reaction, so I my head on it to see if I could hear anything.
The guy is just like, what?
And then I figured I'd give it one more big shake.
Wow. So that's the technique, huh? What happened?
Kind of exploded all over the place. Everything was wet and
just there in the rain, just lying there on the pavement on the steps.
yeah.
Wow. And the guy says, "Honey, I'm starting to think the big city might be too much for us." She says, "I'm not."
And then I had to pull it all back together.
Pick up every piece.
Every piece. No matter how wet or waterlogged or damaged it may have been.
Is it still sitting on the counter in front of the concierge?
Yes. And I left the mess with the concierge.
She says, "I told you the service in these places is incredible." The husband goes, I Wow.
So you didn't see this package?
No, we wouldn't have missed that.
Oh. Did you see anyone come in behind you?
Oh, when we were entering?
Yes.
I mean, if it's someone who had that kind of package, there's no way I would have missed it. Let's see. I will roll for the husband, though. Gotta roll a lot of d4s here. Well, no, actually, I'm rolling separately for them. It's only would have been C, because they don't have any sixth senses. They're just NPCs.
Yeah.
Right now, they're not NP hears or NP smells or NP tastes. They're just NPCs. All right. The wife saw nothing. Neither did the husband.
Well, that's too bad. I was really hoping you guys could help me out with this package tonight.
The wife goes, "The package, it's the one you were talking about?
Yes.
It's yours?"
Well, it is now, yes.
Oh, wow. Wow. Well, I'm sure we can help you somehow, but the only way we can help is if we saw it.
Certainly.
Damn it, I've got to get more observant. That has always been your problem, honey.
Yes, I'd be happy to show you the package if it would help.
Okay.
All right, we'll probably have to go to the concierge to get it.
I'll go wherever. The husband goes, "And I'm supposed to stay on the bench and just imagine it's happening?"
I mean, he's like, "We'll be right back. It'll take
The wife goes,
about a minute, but
What?
we could always use a second set of hands."
I told you, I'm not even comfortable with eye contact. I can't get involved like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's still kind of moist from before.
The wife, like the wife has already gotten out, I think, but she grabs your arm and says, please say it takes longer than just a couple minutes.
Oh, it's going to take a very long time to get this package sorted out.
That's better.
Might even take all night.
That sounds great. The husband goes, "Well, I said I was okay with this. Very well."
I mean, it'd be faster if we had, two of you to help.
come with us right now. Okay, fine. I'm not promising anything, but I'll walk with you at least. Okay, so they'll go. It's funny how just like tiniest little twist can lead to all sorts of stuff. Oh boy. All right, so yeah, you can walk to the concierge.
I want to tip the happy birthday band on my way out.
Upon getting that, they start playing "For He's a Jolly Good Fellow," which, if you're unfamiliar, is often what movies will play for the birthday song because they don't have the rights to it.
Really?
Yeah, because I think the birthday song is now just fully public domain, but like when it wasn't, a lot of times in movies, people would be like, "For he's a jolly good fellow, happy birthday." Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That takes me.
Go ahead.
That was always her song.
Just her song.
Yes.
That was always just her song. Okay? All right. Well, you go back out to the concierge desk. As you walk out there, oh my God, everyone look out! A keg comes running down the hallway towards you and this couple. What do you do?
We'll dive.
Are you going to dive out of the way, or are you going to try to save the couple?
Well, I was going to grab them on the way. Part of me just wanted to shoot the keg as a runaway keg, but we'll just grab the couple and dive out of the way.
So you're going to grab the couple and dive.
Tackle them out of the way.
Because you're diving, because you're grabbing the couple. This is a full opposed roll here. I'm rolling a d12, and so are you.
Okay.
Let's do it. Wait. Okay. I know in my mind what some levels are. I rolled pretty well.
Oh!
What do you got?
12.
You got a 12. I rolled an 8, which is pretty high, so that brings you to a 4. So, the good news is you're able to grab the wife. The bad news is you're not able to grab the husband. You successfully leap aside with the wife from the keg, but the husband is knocked over like a bowling pin. And he spins around, falls down. And the wife goes, "Darling!" He's like, I guess this is what I deserve. Oh.
Are you all right, Smee?
I usually am, but now I might have to favor my left leg.
I'm sorry you had to have that happen. Had to see that.
So
the
sorry
boys
about
here
that, sir.
have a tendency to sleep on the job.
Who, me?
Yes.
I'm so sorry about that. He's like, hands are bleeding. It got away from. Oh God, he falls right onto the guy's legs. Sorry, sir. I'm here to make sure you're okay until our doctor arrives. He's like smearing blood all over the man.
Well, I think those two will be all right.
These two injured guys, like on the floor, like, oh God, I hear blood in my eyes. Oh God, they'll be all right. You walk the wife out.
Yes.
Oh, that's fun. Okay. So yeah, you can approach the concierge table.
Do you have my package still?
The concierge says, "Well, as it happens." Oh, hello. I'm so glad you found the woman who walked in just before you did.
Yes, she's going to help me with the package.
She goes, you just telling him that?
Well, yes, the concierge already helped me a little bit earlier.
Oh, believe me, ma'am, it is a team effort here. If there's anything you need, we are all hands on deck. I can ring for another bellhop to assist at any time as well. And she's just going, Oh, what?
Oh, we don't have time for another one of them to fall asleep on the job here.
They fall asleep sometimes?
Look at him right now.
I'm passing out from and yet the pain of knowing what's happening with my wife is worse than what's in my legs. Okay, the concierge says, well, in any event, sir, your rather messy, filthy, wet package has been thoroughly cleaned up. But I took the liberty of, he pauses, grabs his rag, and wipes off a bit of the counter. Disgusting. It has been cleaned up. I've taken the liberty of, putting it into a sort of bag for you, as you suggested. There are, however, I do appear there is some damage to some of the pieces. Seem a bit waterlogged.
Yes, it came damaged, unfortunately.
The lady says, but it still came?
Well, yes, it's here.
In any case, he
perhaps we could take it to the side room or office, or
of course, this way. He'll sort of gesture to a side room, and she goes, "We're not going up to the bedroom."
I mean, do I have a room available?
Oh, yes, you always have a room available.
If that's how you prefer to look at the package.
No, I want wherever you think I should see it.
We'll take it up.
Yes, he hands you a bag. It's a pillow. Actually, he hands you a pillowcase.
Let's walk this way.
All right. She'll wait to walk however you walk.
We'll just do an exaggerated walk.
Okay. She matches you. As you walk there, just to keep some of the other balls spinning in the air, we do notice a few detectives walking down the hallway. They all have magnifying glasses out. Like, is that a clue? No, that's not a clue. Okay, wait. Oh, wait, everyone, look at this. Oh, yes, that's very nice. It's not a clue, but I like it. Yes, I do too. Yeah. Oh, detective.
Detectives.
He's the hotel detective. Oh, in for the hotel detective section of the conference? No, he's the hotel detective of the hotel detective. Oh, wow, interesting.
Yes, management division.
Oh, management division. At least he's not internal affairs. Oh, that's complicated. Yes. Carry on. The woman goes, "You're the hotel detective?"
Why, yes.
Oh. I didn't realize. All right. In any case, you get to the room you're leading her to.
Enter the room. And,
just wall-to-wall sex toys. It's just everything you've confiscated. No, it's a normal room.
Normal room.
So she comes
if you don't mind, I need to slip out of these wet clothes and put on something more comfortable before we examine this package.
Of course, yes. Do whatever you need to do. Okay, you can step into the bathroom and do that.
Go in the bathroom, come back out in a full tux, the top hat.
Girl. Yeah.
Much better.
I'll say. Wow.
Now, do you want to examine on the bed or the table? What works better for you?
Maybe start on the table. She throws everything off the table.
I mean, I needed those things, but...
Oh, I'm sorry.
Clean that up later. I'll dump the contents of the pillowcase onto the table.
We're going to start on the table?
Yeah, I mean, what do you make of this? And I'll
Well,
sit down and pull out a piece.
she's like, um, uh, she throws all of that off the table.
What?
What?
Now it's all over the floor.
So we'll start on the floor.
Yes,
She
we'll have
just-
to start on the floor now.
She she lies down on the floor and rolls onto her back. Okay.
I'm just gonna start looking for the pieces of
Oh my.
the game.
Oh wow. Oh, he's so thorough around me. Oh, pulling me to this side. Oh, pulling me up here. Oh, wow. When are you gonna start?
Oh, I just had to recollect all the pieces here. Here, if you want to look at this booklets, maybe that's how we can start.
Okay. Murder in the Hotel, a murder mystery game. Welcome to Murder in the Hotel. In this murder mystery game, you and your friends will take on... Oh, it's role-playing? Oh, so you're not actually a hotel detective.
No, I am.
What?
I need to solve this murder.
What murder?
This one that's in the box.
What about the package?
That was the package.
This was the package.
I got to solve this package to prevent the murder.
But what about the private dick?
No, he's down in the conference.
Oh. So you're not gonna... Okay, well, I think there's been a misunderstanding.
Yes, I thought you would have been a little bit more careful with my package here.
Well, I was going to be anything but careful with it. Well, she gets up off the floor, turns around. Stuck to her butt is a little envelope, like a card-sized envelope, that says, like, key clue.
Oh, I need to grab it.
Okay. If you grab it, she goes, "Oh, thank goodness," and she runs around and tries to kiss you.
Oh. You may have helped solve this case.
What? And you've done absolutely nothing except give me so many mixed signals. What is
only
this?
give signals.
A semaphore convention going on with two different systems of semaphore? So many mixed signals.
Yes. Anyway, the clue.
What clue?
This key clue.
Oh.
Is it a key?
If you open it up, there's a key inside, yes.
You just need to find out what this unlocks.
Well, certainly not my heart or loins. And with that, she walks to the door and marches out.
What an odd lady. But just another dime a dozen dame here.
Dime a dozen days. Wow. All right. Well, you now have the mystery box. I want you to go ahead and investigate. You have 2 clues on this.
Oh, right.
Oh, actually, wait, before I say that, do you, having now spoken to them, do you think there's any chance that it was either there and they didn't notice it, or that they were the ones who left it there on our line?
I already forgot about him.
Perfect. Okay, then yes, you have 2 clues. So in other words, what you know is they didn't mail it, and it was left 5 minutes before you came in, because that's when they came in.
Mm-hmm.
So it was left shortly before your arrival. Okay. What'd you roll?
76.
76 is high enough with your 2 clues. Congratulations. That means, as you begin to investigate this puzzle, you come to a realization. This is a murder mystery. It's the plans of how to stage a murder mystery.
Mm-hmm.
In a hotel, just like this one. The fact that someone left it addressed to you, care of this building, right before you arrived, means they know who you are, where you work, and what time you arrived.
How disconcerting.
Especially disconcerting is that as you read through Murder in the Hotel, a murder mystery game, it's damaged. Give me a C roll. But you can also use some of your sixth senses.
All right. How many sixth senses are we using here?
You can use all six, but roll these
right.
separately. Give me the C roll first.
Nothing on the C.
Okay, but now try sixth senses.
Yep. This one. Nope. Where did my D8s go? Ah, here it is. And yes, there we go. We got them now. Yeah. One, 4.
1, 4. Okay. With 1, 4, you can't be certain. Because it's mainly because things are too damaged. But you're having an eerie sense that the murder victim in this Murder in the Hotel game is someone named Detective Jones.
Detective Jones.
Hot detective. There's some missing spaces in there, which means maybe, just maybe, the murder victim is the hotel detective. It's a 10 out of 10 reaction.
This reminds me of my honeymoon.
Takes me back to my honeymoon. Let's see. We're kind of running out of filters here. Well, on that beat of you pulling back, I think that's where we're going to end things for tonight.
Alrighty.
So
No mysteries solved.
No mystery solved tonight. Do you want to take a track at which detective was missing?
It's probably the one who was counting it.
He forgot to count himself. Okay, we cleared it. Yeah.
All right, one done.
Yeah, there you go. Solved, forgot to count himself. All right, well, at least he solved one, but yeah. Well, with that... wrong shade. What's wrong with me?
Oh my god.
Well, with that, we bring to a close another exciting chapter of The Hotel Detective. I do apologize for how much of that was a misunderstanding about what he meant by package. But clearly, if we are, which by the way, was never the stated intent of this game, but when it became clear we were just running a Naked Gun airplane style game, there's gonna be some nights where it all comes down to a very logical back and forth of, when you said it, I shook it again, it exploded on the paper, and I picked up every piece. That was like, yep, that's something that would be in a Naked Gun. Yep, that's 100% the thing. Funny stuff. Well, thanks everyone for watching. Kevin, thank you for participating. It's interesting because we didn't add as much to the mechanics of the game tonight, yet I feel like things were formalized a little bit, you know? Mm-hmm. Things kind of settled in a certain way. Isn't it weird when I do this, the whole screen?
Well, we got all of it.
You got the all of it in?
Yep.
And we now have kind of a bigger picture mystery. Because this murder mystery. I will say one tactic that we could do for our next installment could involve you forcing the staff to play this hotel detective murder in the hotel game to solve the murder so you can find out who's tried to kill you.
Yes. The only logical way to do it.
Yeah, exactly. All right, well, thank you for watching. We appreciate you being out there. We'll be back on Friday with more Manticore. This past Friday's Manticore was a very fun one as well. We're starting a new mission on that Friday, and then a week from tonight we'll be back with more of this absolute nonsense. So we appreciate you being here. Thank you for checking it out, and see you at WonderCon if you can make it at the end of March 2026, when we're, today's March 1st, 2026. If you're watching this in the deep future. So thank you all. Kevin, any parting words? Closing thoughts?
Got to solve those mysteries.
Solve those mysteries. Mysteries closed, baby. All right. Well, in that case, until next time, the hotel detective was out of sight. Oh wait, that's not how I closed this one though. I know. I didn't say that last time. It was we're all going downtown. That's how I closed it, right?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Hotel detective. Do you know? Does anybody know what when I say the hotel detective was out of sight? Does anybody know what that is? That's a song lyric from like a classic rock song. No, don't worry about it. That's just
Hotel California.
It's not, sadly, not Hotel California. That's American Band is the name of the song. In any case, until next time, we're all going downtown.